Gamera 2, Attack of Legions. Let me say something. This has to be the best fucking, not only Gamera movie from the franchise, especially in the trilogy, but the best monster kaiju battle monster movie of all fucking time. Let me tell you why. This movie, right, if you think about it, I think most monster movies should be more like this. I mean, you can have your B movie, your campy moments, but now in this era, it needs to be like well balanced, like between the story, the monster battle, the timing of the monsters, like everything has to be balanced to match, right? To me, that's what the 2014 Godzilla movie lacked. They should have done something like this, you know? And like I say, I mean, it's like everything's just well balanced, just perfect. Even the human aspects with the talking part keeps you interested in watching this movie, you know. And the monster battle with Gamera vs. Legion was epic. I thought it was good in my opinion. The fighting was like kind of like realistic, and you do have your showy special effects, but I thought it was well done, in my opinion, of course. But anyway, the movie's about this meteor that crashed, and then you find out that like these little creatures that look like beetles, like, and you later on you find out they're attacking people, but mainly they're attacking stuff like silicones and glass, and it's like this energy thing with them, you know. And then you got the scientists and soldiers, the usual stuff as always, you know, how they have to figure out what's going on and why these creatures are doing it. This is let me tell you what else I like about the Gamera trilogy in the 90s. And even though the regular Gamera movies follow in sequels, minus Super Monster, by the way, even the trilogy followed its like its possessors. The 90s was also follows in sequels, and that's what I like about the Gamera franchise, because it's a sequel after sequel. It's not like fucking Godzilla movies when they don't follow each other, you know. It's mostly like it could be a prequel or it's set in an alternate timeline. And like it gets too fucking confusing, you know. Why can't shit be organized, you know? But not all Godzilla movies were like that. Only a few of them was, but you guys know already. But besides that, meanwhile, you got these monsters attacking people, and then later on it will develop to a big monster, to a bigger monster. And of course, Gamera will come in and face this monster. And Gamera was having a hard time finding Legion at first, you know, because it was like so many of them, you know. And then when he fought like the bigger monster, he had to sacrifice himself to take them all out. But then it ended up him being like unconscious. And also, by the way, the first girl from the girl from the first Gamera movie in the 90s that was able to communicate with Gamera, she's also in the sequel, by the way. So you get to see her making a comeback in this one also later on towards the movie as it proceeds. And then we get to the final battle with Gamera versus Legion again, and then Legion got some new skills too, which was like really awesome. He got some new powers, and that's what I like about the Gamera monsters, man. If you think about Gamera monsters, they had their gimmicks, but it was like so well balanced with their gimmicks, you know. And I'm talking about all the fucking Gamera movies, and don't get me started with Part 3. Part 3 did its thing also, you know. And that's the next movie I'll be talking about in the last of the Gamera franchise. I already talked about Gamera the Wave already, which came after this, so check that one out also. But Gamera 2 Attack of the Legion, highly fucking recommended. Definitely a 5-star in my book if I put a rating system, and a 10 in my book. I think it's the best monster kaiju style movie out of all these monster movies that came before it and after it so far, you know. Yeah, like I say, like this is what a lot of monster movies now need to look at. Like if you go do a monster movie, do it like this. Do it like so well balanced, and the soundtrack was perfect. By the way, it makes you follow the movie even more. Peace, guys, and see you later.